to another episode of Sarah Vita's Twilight Zone. And what she has in store for you today is very compelling, and we hope that you do enjoy it So just take a look here. So speaking of the Twilight Zone, I thought that I would talk about a true scary story, which I do at least once a month on this channel. Sometimes I might skip a month, but if you're new here and you don't know that, I do scary stories too. True stuff that's actually happened to me. And I'm going to talk about the time that me and my mother perhaps went into the Twilight Zone. So that's what this channel, that's what this episode is going to be about. Yeah. So anyway, we were going up to see, this is before I lived here. This was about 2 years ago. Well, yeah, this was 2 years ago. We were living at the apartments. My mom came and picked me up, and we were going to see my best friend that has the 3-year-old. Well, you know, and she lives quite about an hour away from me, even still, about an hour away. And, you know, we're talking, me and my mom are talking, everything. We're looking, you know, driving normally, casually, whatever, talking, listening to music, driving nonchalant. No big deal. No big deal. Well, all of a sudden, because she lives out where you get to Pretty Place in South Carolina. So it's kind of like almost on the border of that, depending on which way that you go. Well, somehow, I guess we passed her drive. I don't know, because she lives way up in the boonies, way up there. Well, you know, it was just really weird, because like we're driving, we didn't see any of like the stores that you passed or anything. Like we were just going, and all of a sudden we're in South Carolina. It was so weird. Like we didn't pass any of it. My mom's like, what the fuck, did you see the gas station back there? And I was like, no, because I always pay attention even if I'm talking. I have the gift, even if I'm drunk and I hear a song or something, like I'm still paying attention to you, like talking to you and like what's going on around me, but I can, what is that, multitasking? I can multitask pretty well. I still pay attention, even when it looks like I ain't paying attention, I'm paying attention. So yeah, we ended up in South Carolina, and there are like no cars on the road, like this whole time, and it's not that late. It's like, I mean, it was dark, but it was like maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that. So yeah, my mom, there's no cars. And I'm like, Mom, this is really creepy. And she's like, yeah, it is. So she's like, we need to turn around. What the hell? How did we end up here? I was like, I don't know. This is blowing my mind. I don't even know. And there is an episode of the Twilight Zone like this, but this actually did happen. So basically, we turn around, and like this creepy, I don't know, I had a bad feeling the whole time. My mom did too. And like there was a gate, and it was like, not really, there might have been a cemetery back up there. I'm not really sure. It was dark. There were like no lights, no headlights from anybody, no cars. And we sneak into there. We're not in there because there was a gate, but you know, we go to turn around. We sit there for a minute, and my mom's like, how late is it? And I'm like, I don't know. So we look at the phone. It's almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, almost 11 o'clock. So maybe it was 10. I know we got there, it was about 11 o'clock, because my best friend had actually been trying to call us and message us and be like, are you guys okay? It's been over an hour. It's been like 2 hours. Like, what the hell? So, but we never got any of those messages. So we turn around and we start going back down the mountain. And then we start passing everything. Like the lights are on and everything. And we're just like, we did not pass this before. So we make it to where you drive in to get up to her house. And we get there. And we go in, and she's standing there like, where were you guys at? I've tried to call you, I've tried to message you. And then we get into her house, and my mom starts getting messages from her. And she can still get messenger. This was on Facebook Messenger. It wasn't because she's like me. If you don't have Wi-Fi, you can't really talk to people. So, yeah. So she's like me, and she has to have Wi-Fi, or she does. My mom doesn't, but my mom should have got it like that. We've never had this issue before. So I know if you're a skeptic, well, this went out. Oh, you just couldn't get out. No, my mom is getting she can get some reception. Trust me, even out in the boonies. But yeah, so we got in there and we were like, dude, I think we just entered the Twilight Zone, because we went and we came back to tell the tale, because I don't know what the fuck happened. We were freaked out. Me and Mom just kept looking at each other it just kept, are you sure we didn't pass out? Are you sure? There were no lights, nothing. I don't know, it was really creepy. So you decide for yourself if you think that we went through the Twilight Zone, because I personally think that we did. I really do. And something funny, a week before that, my boyfriend was hanging out with his best friend, and they were driving, and this wasn't the same place, but it's another county over. And they're just driving, and he told me that he thinks that he went through the Twilight Zone too, because I'm sure you could call it something else, but I'm going to call it Twilight Zone. But yeah, he swears that him and his best friend did too, because when they were driving, it's like they kept passing the same thing over and over. And his best friend don't drink or do nothing. He don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. So, and I know that Johnny wasn't doing anything, so I don't know. But yeah, so I really think that there was just something in the air. I don't know. It was kind of close to Halloween too, and we all know, a lot of freaky shit does happen around Halloween time. I believe that the veil opens a little bit more. I believe, of course, most of y'all know that if you have watched my shit, you know that I'm very in tune to stuff like that. What the fuck is this? What is that? Always something on my hair, is it not? Yeah, I know I need to, well, you can't see that I need to dye my hair again, but I actually have something really special that's going to happen to my hair here soon. So it might be before Halloween, it might not. But yeah, so I'm thinking that we all just took a trip to the Twilight Zone, and I don't know. So that's not really a ghost story. It's more of a what the fuck kind of story. I don't know. I think that something like that exists. I do. I mean, I've seen and been through a lot of shit with stuff like that, supernatural shit and spirits and stuff like that. So I wouldn't doubt it. And seeing cryptids and shit. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. There's probably a whole bunch of shit out there that we've never seen. That's just what I think. So, anyways, let me know if y'all have ever had that experience, or what you think it is. If you think it's like what is that? Not a Mandela effect. There's another thing that kind of like a glitch in the Matrix kind of thing. That could be another thing. Could be that. That's what I was looking for it to call it, besides the Twilight Zone. But, yeah. So, yeah, if y'all have ever experienced anything like that, please feel free to comment below. I don't bite. So, yeah. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps my tiny-ass channel. And don't forget to keep it rocking. And I hope y'all are having a happy Halloween.